Hello everyone, welcome to Max Brains. In this video, we'll be discussing about the CTET exam, that is the Central Teacher Eligibility Test, December 2024, the paper 1 syllabus. And previous video I had posted regarding the information bulletin. So what are the things which you need to look for when you are applying for the exam? So here in this video I'll be discussing about the paper 1 syllabus, and as it was said in the first video, for the paper 1 it is eligible only for those who have completed their diploma in teacher education. So those who are having their B.Ed degree alone, without this, are not eligible for the paper 1. So for those who have completed your B.Ed without a diploma, I'll be posting the paper 2 syllabus also in the upcoming videos. So here now we'll first discuss about the paper 1. So in the paper 1, we saw that there are 5 subjects, and out of that we'll be seeing every subject one by one, and I'll be discussing with you how many questions will be asked and how they are going to be divided. So in that way, you will be able to decide how to prepare. So please listen through the video. Don't skip the video so that you will not miss out on anything which is going to be very important. The first subject, that is the child development and pedagogy, is more of what you have studied in your teacher education, that is in your diploma in teacher education. So there, it under this you have three things. Okay, so the first topic would be child development. The first topic would be child development, and in this child development, they are considering the concepts related to the development of a child that is going to be a primary school child. Why a primary school child? Is because these people who write the paper 1 are going to be qualified for classes 1 to 5. Okay, so it is dependent on the primary school children. So concepts related to that will be discussed here. So under that you will have the concept of development, and then development and learning, the principles of child development, the socialization process, and most of all you will have to learn the theories. So all the theories which are going to be related to this. Okay, so whatever theory is going to be there, so all that you will have to remember. So you will have to learn the basic theories related to learning, related to the Piaget, Kohlberg, Vygotsky theory, intelligence theories. So all these have to be learned. So please go through that. We'll also look into the theories also. So as after I complete with the syllabus, I'll be starting with the child development. So in the child development and pedagogy videos, I'll be starting the theories. So first we'll complete the theories and then we'll do one by one. So how many questions will be asked under child development? So under child development, you will be asked 15 questions. So totally you will have 30 questions. So out of 30, half of it is going to from the child development concepts. And then the next one is going to be concept of inclusive education. Next is going to be concept of inclusive education, and it also deals with the understanding children with special needs. So that is the basic thing, is they are going to deal with the concept of inclusivity, and under this there will be 5 questions. The 5 questions will be asked from the inclusivity concepts. So remember this. So for child development, 15 questions, inclusivity, 5 questions. So with this, we have 20 questions. And then the next one, that is the A part, B part is over. The next one is learning and pedagogy. The third part is going to be learning and pedagogy. So under this, you will be able to see the emotions of the children and how they think and how they learn and why they fail to achieve success. So and then we'll be learning about the cognitions, the emotions, motivations, learning. All these things will come here, and all these are there given in detail in an information bulletin. And from this, 10 questions will be asked. So together we have 30 questions from child development and pedagogy. So once again, I'll tell you. So under child development and pedagogy, there are 30 questions. Out of those 30, The 15 questions will be from child development related to primary school children. And then in that, you will have to remember to learn all the theories. The next is inclusive education and special needs. So from that, 5 questions will be asked. And the next one will be learning and pedagogy, from which 10 questions will be asked. So totally 30 questions from child development and pedagogy will be asked in this fashion. The next one is mathematics. So whatever degree you may be in, you have to uh, write mathematics also as a subject if you are writing your paper 1. Under paper 2, it is an option. Those who are writing their maths or science, then only those people will have to write their maths. But for paper 1, whichever degree you may be, you may have studied, whichever background you may come from, you will have to learn maths for sure. So for mathematics, totally you will have 30 questions. So out of those 30 questions, so it is divided into 15 and 15. Divided into 15 and 15. The first 15 questions that is going to be asked from the content. Okay. So the contents, that is, it talks about the concepts. So concepts related to geometry, shapes, solids, numbers, the basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, measurements, weight, time, volume, data handling, patterns, and money. So all these will be asked under contents. You will be asked to solve sums, okay? And those sums are going to be really easy. I don't think you'll find it difficult because it will be from the primary level only. It will not be of the higher level. So people, it will be easy for you to attend this, but still, if a little practice will help you. I'll also post videos related to mathematics one by one, slowly. So you'll be able to see that after I finish with the child development, I'll start with mathematics videos also. Uh, and the next one is going to be pedagogical issues. Okay. So under pedagogical issues, you will be learning. See, this pedagogical issues is all again related to the teaching methodologies. Okay. So the nature of mathematics, the logical thinking, and what is the place of maths in the curriculum, and the language of mathematics, how what are the problems which the teacher faces while teaching, and all these kind of with the formal and informal methods of evaluation of mathematics and error analysis. All these will be asked in a pedagogical issues. And remember, the pedagogical issues are going to be a little bit easy to answer because you just need to think as a teacher. When you put yourself in the shoes of a teacher, then you will be able to answer it easily. So those who are already in the teaching field, it will be easy for you to answer the questions from pedagogical issues. So there will be 15 questions together. So totally you will have 30 questions. So for mathematics, from the contents, that is your geometry, shape, solids, numbers, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, measurement, weight, time, volume, data handling, patterns in money. From all that, you will be asked 15 questions. And under pedagogical issues, you will have 15 questions. So altogether, you will have 30 questions. So whatever I am telling you, it's all available very well in the information bulletin. I want you to have the information bulletin opened while you are listening to this video so that it will be even more easy for you to understand what I'm talking about. The next thing is environmental studies. So again, for environmental studies, it's also going to be similar to how it was divided for mathematics. So the first part will be the contents, okay? That is, so whatever the subject related things will be there. And then the next one is again going to be the pedagogical issues, okay? The environmental studies is nothing but the basic things. It's going to be family and friends, relationships, work and play, animals, plants, and then food, shelter, water, travel, things we make and do. So the basic of environmental studies in primary school. Okay. So together totally you will have 30 questions, and then under contents you will have 15 questions, and under pedagogical issues you will have 15 questions. So altogether you have 30 questions. So pedagogical issues is again going to be similar to environmental studies, but with specific reference to EVS, that is the environmental studies. Okay. So here again you will be learning about the concept and scope of EVS, the significance of EVS, scope and relation to science and social science, the approaches of how you present the concepts, activities, and how we are going to do it with the help of experimentation or practical work, and about the CCE, because CCE plays a major role, because you have a lot of activities, the teaching materials and aids. So how well you can use those to make the students understand, and then the other problems which you'll face. Okay, the problems of teaching under environmental studies also. So with this, we are completing with three subjects. The next one is language 1 and language 2. Remember, for language 1 and language 2, the syllabus is almost the same only. There are not much differences. But I'll just have to tell you. So I'm just telling you. So whichever syllabus you want to take, language 1 or language 2, it's up to your choice. So for language 1, again, you have 30 questions, and you will have two things again. So like we had contents and then pedagogy, here you have the language comprehension. Okay, here you will have the language comprehension, which will be easy for you to answer. So under language comprehension, you will have one prose or one passage. Okay, so one passage you might have. Okay, so one passage or something from the textbook prose or something like that, and then you will have one poem. Okay, so these two you will have. So one passage or prose and then one poem. So for passage or prose, mostly they are asking 9 questions here, and then poem they are asking 6 questions. Okay, so with this together, under language comprehension, you will have 15 questions. So one passage or prose and one poem. So here there will be questions related to the comprehension, like you will have to read through it, and the inference you will have to understand what's given there, and then the grammar, the verbal ability, so all that will be there. And this prose of the passage, it might be literary, scientific, narrative, discursive, anything like that. So I'll also share a few passages with you as we start posting more videos. So hopefully follow the videos for more information. And then the next one is again going to be the pedagogy. So under pedagogy of language development. So here you're going to learn about the pedagogy of language development. So here it deals with how you need to teach the language. Okay, and the role of listening and speaking, and how language is used as a tool in order to deliver the contents, deliver the information, and the language skills, and how do we evaluate the language skills, that is the LSRW, the listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills, the remedial teaching, and what are the study materials, what are the teaching aids, teaching materials which can be used in order to make the language teaching a success. Okay, so all this will be asked for language 1, and even for language 2 it is going to be the same. So for the comprehension, you will have 15 questions. Okay, for the comprehension you will have 15 questions, and for the pedagogy you will have 15 questions. Okay, so for comprehension 15 questions, and for pedagogy you will have 15 questions. I just write it fully. So comprehension and pedagogy. So under comprehension, you will have one prose or passage, and then you will have one poem. Okay, so remember this is there for both language 1 and 2. So whichever you may choose. So as per that language, it will be there. And those who are going to take Hindi as one language, so those who have Hindi as one language, and those who are like familiar with Hindi, this will be even more easy for you, the CTET exam, because all the questions will be bilingual in Hindi and English, except for the languages, so that it will be easy for you to interpret if you have some difficulty also. So with this, we are completing with the paper 1 syllabus. So in the next video, we'll go through the paper 2 syllabus also in detail. So if you have any doubts, if you have any suggestions, you can very well reply me in the comments, so that I'll know it, and I'll also be able to respond accordingly. I'll also upload videos accordingly. Thank you, everyone.